Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Crusader Kings III, Fate of Iberia. Now, in the previous episode, we had quite a good run. We have managed to take quite some territories, several counties, and even took county of Mallorca. But I fear that our time of careless conquest is nearing to its end, and we'll see how that will move forward. I don't think we have a lot of space to expand right now. What we have to do now is, well, actually give our best to establish our reign, and this is where a major problem is going to occur. The fact is that we have one single child. It's Filipa de Barcelona, and she is not that bad at all as an heir, but yeah, she's not male, obviously, and that's a little bit problematic in this time because women are not that respected, so we'll see how that is going to work out. If we go to succession, we'll see she'll keep everything, and she's going to be the player heir, and she is not a bad she's not a bad heir. It's just that it's always a little bit problematic with female heirs in this time, as the past has known it as well. So now let's go through things and see what we can do. Right, I can change Count Myron's. Let's see if we raise the taxes. What is this? Doesn't really give him, doesn't give any boost, right? Taxable income 0.0 and it's still 0.0. Okay, I don't know. Let's dismiss that. We can imprison criminals. I don't want to imprison our marshal. He's actually quite good. We'll just leave it as it is. Mayor Joffre is our vassal and vassal, not vassal. Pronounce that properly, good old lad. Come on. Nah, we don't want to imprison anybody right now. There's not much interest in that, so we are second in line to inherit the county of Mallorca because we gave Mallorca to our nephew, which is good. This is now Count Johanna of Menorca. He is the boss, but hang on. Hang on. Who was the prior boss? Can we? Oh, that's weird. Not the prior boss. I'm sorry. The prior owner. I forgot who that was, but obviously, as we kind of deposed him, this came into under rule of this guy. Can we actually? Oh, that's interesting. We actually can declare war on this fella, and he has like nothing. Okay, let's see if we can force him into to become our vassal. But who is the same fella? All right. Can we buy claim from him? No, we cannot. I don't know why. We already have a claim. All right. But can we force him to become? Oh, we can foment the revolt. That's interesting. Offer vassalage. He is at war. I don't know how this counts as this. This realm is far from ours. That gives also a strong reason why he would not be a vassal. But yeah. Alright, I don't know if it's worth right now to go into war to get these tiny isles here. Let's just leave that as it is. And focus, we have actually quite good monthly income. Let's focus on getting our county Barcelona is going to have increased. It's gonna go 100%. That's really good. Let's see if we can. So I guess if we're doing this in Carcassonne, let's see who is the yeah, Myron. the Count Myron, the brother and vassal and best friend, but he cannot give us any money because basically the county control is very low. Let's help him with that part. We can declare wars. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. How does this go? Oh. Well, for some odd reason, we still have a claim on this fella's territory. Let's hold it back for a second. Let's see. Okay, practice hit and run tactics. That's good. I will not stop fighting dirty. That's interesting. I'll trick my enemies into overextending. Let's throw the die. 60% sounds like a good call. So, did we get it? Spent 75 prestige. Didn't work out. But let's go back to this part, which is really interesting. The Alliance X has expired. Can we... We will not accept vassalage. Alright, let's leave it at that. Let's go back to this fella. We can declare war on him. I see the rest of these guys are all gonna be very tough. And many of them will not have anything that we are interested in. But this fella, we can pick him off easily. So he's Catholic and he's Basque. So that should be... Oh my god, look at this mask. Look at this mask. He's disfigured, which is not so good. But other than that, he is quite good. He's a good grey eminence. He's good with diplomacy, but he has one ally. This fella doesn't really have much soldiers. Actually good. Yeah, we're good to go. Well, let's do this. I didn't really expect that we'll have the opportunity to... Alrighty then. Let's see if we can manage... Give me a second. Let's think about this for a moment. Okay, we have onagers, which is good. Let's see how the difference in our armies is. We call our allies to war, yes. Alright, this guy, he's... Alright, okay. Work with me. It is as if the notification windows are on their side. Alright, I think we're gonna cut them off here, and this is going to go into our favor. Alright. He's leading the army. Okay, it's not a smart thing. He's not so... Okay, actually, he's not that bad. Well, it's fairly okay. But he's not gonna make it much better than they are. And it's not a thing where you say, I really don't want to attack a neighboring ruler. I hear the allies, they're on their way. I don't really want to attack a neighboring ruler of the same faith, but what we need to do is just expand our territory of vassals and just, I don't know, increase the fame of our lineage. Family renown. We're like obscure right now. It's gonna get better, hopefully. So, let's see how this is going to work. 5 months left. This is good, actually. Can we increase the size? No, it's a little bit too expensive for us right now. Now, these guys are gonna go gallivanting around the place. Let's speed things up a little bit. Alright, this is good. Strategical impasse, blah blah blah. They're having a fight, but I know how we can employ both strategies. It's good. Improved pillaging. That's good. That's good. So otherwise one of them is not going to be happy. This way we're going to get the best of both worlds, hopefully. There's 44 days. We don't want to assault the fort, but let's see how much... Actually... Oh, we can pick a new perk. Do we serve the crown? Or be a stalwart leader. Let's see. Control territory, courtship. Oh, he took his son as prisoner. That's not bad. But this is going to help us increase control and defender advantage overall in our own area. But yeah, the other one is also, it's gonna give us a little bit more punch with the armies. But let's go with this one. It's gonna help our gain. Okay, we had 74%. Let's go here. This is where the main castle is. Did they just disappear? Oh, here they are. Ah, they're gonna lose again. There we go. We have absolute advantage. We are outplaying them in every possible sense. So that's good. 83%. Alright. Okay, that arrow kind of disappeared for a moment. Every courtier gained 10 opinion of you. Come on. Let's pause for a second. Excellent stewardship skill led to this windfall. This is good. Additional taxes. 105 gold. This is amazing. Alright. Now, let's see. It's going to be 5 months. Should we assault the fort? Yeah, let's do it. It's going to drain our people faster, but we'll win the war by doing that. I think we should, because this is the goal. This is the county that we are fighting for. Okay, we get down to 10 days. I would not recommend doing this usually. Let's pause this. There we go, we did it. I usually would not recommend to assault the fort like that, because that has actually drained our armies and we are down significantly. But overall, it's not because we're not going to have a second chance, I think, this time for real, to go to war anytime soon. So let's go about this. So hostages taken by all war participants will be released. Maybe I should have ransomed this boy. Paid some money. Okay, we get county of Sobarbe. Get city of Ribagorza. And yeah, let's do that. So be it. Let's disband all. Boom. Unpause. And now we're over the domain limit. So look, this is spreading out nicely. Now let's go here and let's come on. Here, let's grant this. Let's grant this someone we like. What do you have, Boromir? Does he have anything? He has nothing. He has nothing. I think Boromir should have it. He's okay. Wait a minute. I don't want to lose him. He's our steward. Yeah, I keep forgetting that part. Hey, what do you want? Unavoidable challenge. I could use more people like you. I don't care. 50 stress critical. I don't like this. 50 stress critical. Strike him down where he stands. Boom. You gain 23 bread. Nothing else. That's good. He should not have been doing those silly things. Okay, let's try this again. Grant 2. Let's go by stewardship again. Mayor Munio of Alcuida. And who is he? What does he have? He has a barony title. That is good. I think he should get this. Okay, you have to click the proper place. Let's sort them out again. Okay. Mayor Munio, hopefully you will like us better. He'll become our vassal. We remove the penalty for the over domain, and that's actually quite good. So, we're doing quite well right now. So let's see. You know, good old Marshal is doing his part in the county of Carcassonne. 5 years left, alright. Let's see if we can we petition liege this time? Fortify borders, no. Resettle subject, increase capital development. Alright, it sounds interesting. Okay, development in County Barcelona changed by +2, gain settlement influx for 5 years. That's good. We like that. Let's see, how is development now? It's at 7. And, yeah. Looking good. Speaking of which, we have to do here is actually construct something. We don't have much. We have 150 gold, but that's gonna change in a second. So what do we do? It's gonna give a boost to farms and fields, which is good, but actually what we need more, we need to defend this properly. So I'm kind of tempted to go for barracks. We can actually construct them now. Trade port is always good. Trade port is always good. Okay, this holding tax is 0.02 per month, 4th level +1. This is all. It's always hard. I'm like a little kid in the candy store. I want just everything there at once. But we should focus on something specific. Oh wait, we have a duchy building available. We forgot about that part. Marches, siege works, royal armories, it's all way too expensive right now. We should go for a new building. Now, is 0.5 gold worth it? Should we go for something like barracks? That's a good question. I feel like we could use a bigger army. We are going to be... Yeah, let's do with the bigger army. We are going to be the target of many nasty neighbors, so yeah. Contana Nadvid is going to expire. So what can we do with him? What is he good at? He's nothing? Not really. Yeah, we don't care. Let it expire. So now if we go and check everybody else... Oh! Hello there. What is this? Who is he? Foreign ruler. Okay, but we don't want to expand down here. Let's leave the poor little fella as it is right now. Okay. We're not gonna go to North Africa, and let's just unpause this and let's see what we can do with specific decisions. We can invite claimants, it's always good. Cost us a lot of prestige. Ah, is it worth it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's kind of reduced. Did this... I have the idea, this is level of fame illustrious, but does prestige reduce our loss of prestige reduce our level of fame? Huh, that's interesting. We'll have to check that out definitely. Right. So, let's see, decisions. We could invite knights. Let's not for time being. Let's save our money and see who is going to come to our court. Let's speed things up a little bit. Oh, smallpox, a killer in our midst. The curse of death has fallen upon my court. A case of smallpox has been discovered. The only victim is Guifre, one of my prisoners. Isolate him and do we? Yeah, we shall isolate him and pray for redemption. Okay, he recovered. Alright, we're safe. That's not bad. We can do with good news. We have powerful vassals that would like council positions, but we're not giving it to them because they're all horrible. Hang on, is there anybody who is better than this guy? He doesn't like us. What is she? What does she have? She has a vassal's primary title. She has City of Roses. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I remember her. Alright, alright, alright. We'll leave everything as it is. What is this? Promote cultural acceptance. We choose this instead of... Nope. We'll leave him to do money. Let's see. We'll get the claim on this part for the future reference. How is our good old Guifre doing? He's 50 now. His health is fine. Feeling fine. Okay. Let's hope that his daughter Philippa is going to do well. Greetings, my brother. What do you want now? Enhance intrigue. Alright, let's accept it. We are also we are as maximum friendly as we can be. He's our brother as well, so brother. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. How good or bad is he? Let's see. Where is he? He's 6. No, we're gonna forbid him from going, you know, around and fighting. What do we have? We can recruit Gerard. Not particularly good knights. We haven't invited them, but yeah. Has any good claimant arrived? Let's check our war making ability. We have this little fella again. We don't want him, but can he? Okay. Nope. No. Count Miron's claims. He gets this title. Do we declare war? Yeah, sure, why the hell not? For some reason we can do it. And actually, it turns out we can have a little bit more wars than expected. We'll just go here. Speed things up a little bit. Passing through Bordeaux, the capital of my liege King Charles, when I see an invitation to visit his castle has arrived, he welcomes me with open arms and a tour. One thing that strikes me is that the place is full of unfinished projects. Just show me to my... I will stay for a while. Let's see, I will stay for a while. Let's see what happens. Let's speed this up. Oh, there we go. A library where the books are stacked in corners, unfinished building project all over the place, most notably a whole dining hall. A chest of gold just standing in the middle of a hallway. King Charles' castle is a mess. I think I can help out with this. The books, the poor books. Hey, that's me. Alright. It's me. I cannot help my nature. When I see books in peril, the books, the poor books. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's just me. Found books, loose documents, decorated spines. So that's good. So what happened actually? I think I helped with the dining hall. Let's help him with the dining hall as well then. So, what else? The chest of gold is very unguarded. Let's help him with that as well. Who knows? He'll probably either like us or sentence us to death. Now it's time for bed. Okay. I thought I was leading an army here. Alright, here we go. Can we? That's the son. Can we ransom him? No, he doesn't have money. His father does not have money. Where is that? That's his dad. He is minus 92 gold. No, he doesn't have money. I was glad I was able to have. He gains 20 opinion of me. Alright, that's good. And now let's take this. Enforce demands. Count Myron gets County of Mallorca. There we go. Alright, disband everybody. And things are looking up. You can create Duchy of Mallorca. Yeah, I don't have enough money, but if we create Duchy of Mallorca... That's, yeah, we'll go back to this part at some point again. If we create it now, then our brother Myron would have the same rank as we do, and that would not bode well. Then he would no longer be ransom queen. Oh, hello there. Just ransom her for 100 gold. That's good. That's good. See, how are things here? So this is still being built, alright. Settlement influx minus 15, offensive war minus 4, so they don't really like me much right now. Horrible people. How can they not like me? Am I not merciful? Let's see a new... Increase control and county progress gain plus 20. Yeah, let's go with that one. So, I always misclick. I want to go with this one. 3 years until County Carcassonne has a decent control. All right. So, declaration of love. As I push the sheets aside, files remember someone has what? No. Go away. Are they both blind? They're both blind. I don't know what's going on there. So we have done this. Unpressed claim. Alright. Can we declare war on him? Yes, we can, but he is very, very well. He's well armed. He has good armies and a lot of levies standing by for him. Can we convert fate anywhere? No, we cannot. Yeah, can we here? Alright, we can do it here. Oh, it's gonna take 6 years. What the? No, let's switch back to religious relations. That's way too long. Oh my god, we are at 85 stress. Let's host a feast. It's gonna increase vassals' opinion, liege opinions, and lose 30 stress. Let's do this, and let's notify us when this is available once again. Welcome, friends. The feast begins. Alright. This is great monthly income. I'm absolutely satisfied with this one. Discussions on strategy. Marshal +2. He's really tough. We lost opinion of us 20. Could we care less? Nope. Look at us. Marshal is 28. We are crazy good in this. Had interesting conversation. Diplomacy +1, learning +1. Yeah, let's do that one. Speaking of this, let's go and check out innovations. What are we focusing on? Barracks. Okay, until next time, gain 150 prestige. Every guest gets 20 opinion. And our stress has also been reduced. That's good. Alright, that's good. Let's leave it at that right now. Still, this is really, really good. Why are we still swaying this fella? Let's see, can we sway somebody else? Let's go into our court. Your courtiers. She has a useful county claim, but we cannot recruit her to court. We need 550. Ouch. He would make a good vassal. What can we give you? What is he? Doesn't have much in terms of stewardship. I always look at stewardship, but yeah, he's not that bad. She has a useful claim. He has a useful county claim. Those are the two guys. Oh yeah, those are the two blind fellas. She was trying to seduce me. Yeah, a little bit too old for me. You have a Smurf hat. You're blind. Well, it's actually an advantage. As George Costanza would say, he would really like to have a blind girlfriend. Now you could let yourself go. You could be, you know, ugly and whatnot. What now? Oh, what now? Okay, my vassal Mayor Artau. It's this guy. What does he have? The city of Livia. He is having an affair with his lover Arsenda. Why is that so important? But if we do not punish him, we're going to lose one level of devotion. Yeah, that's it. Tough luck. You got yourself caught. Not my problem. That's silly, but you can ransom Arsenda. Yeah, let's ransom her for 10 gold. Oh, she has arrived and she has a claim on the county of Navarra. Let's see how that can work for us. It's always good to have these courtiers that come. And she's 220. What useful county claim she has? Kingdom of Navarra and County of Navarra. Ah. Who is the boss here? We can actually... No, we cannot declare war. We're in truce. But we can get him later on. Okay, let's save 220 gold and get her. Let's also, before I forget that, let's pin this charming little lady here in the outliner. The outliner is good. A lot of people don't use the outliner, but at some point, if you want to keep an eye on somebody, you go like, oh, what did she want? Oh yeah, she's my guest. Why did I pin her? Well, because she has a very useful claim. We'll pin her, no pun intended, and then we can go into war against this guy. Let's see how long are we going to remain in truce. For 2 years. Wish we could have a way to notify us. Well, just unclick this and this and this and also this. So if I'm not mistaken, right now when these 2 years are over, we'll be able to, there's going to be a pop-up, so like, oh, you can declare war now. We'll do that. First, of course, we'll have to see her. Else, hopefully we don't die. We're getting a little bit on the old side, 52. Interesting thing for this time period, the people just had a very, on average, very short lifespan. I would say 35 years would be on average, but that didn't mean that you would just, you know, kind of keel over when you're 35. It would just mean that, oh, that's good. It would just mean that people died very young, people died, you know, children died at birth or in infancy, but you could get reasonably old, you know, if you took care of yourself. Of course, the medicine was fairly on the, you know, low end, and if you got any serious disease or, I don't know, something that required surgery, you would not fare all that well. Oh, they're inviting me to a feast. Yes, it will be my pleasure. Pardon me. Please do not stab me while we are having fun. Alright, okay, we can declare wars on this fella for holy... No, please do... We don't really care. I had an interesting conversation that gives us a boost to diplomacy and learning. Yeah, let's do that. But, holy war for county. Do we do that? Nah, we don't want to go there. We don't want to go to... Let's unclick this again. Clear everything up. North Africa is far away. It costs us a lot of money to get there, and I'm not quite certain that these areas are. Let's zoom in a little bit and see how much money they bring. Nah, it's not really something where you say, "Oh, look, they're swimming in money." So, Count Oliba. Well, promise is a promise. I don't know what I did, but he gets a favor hook on me. All right, let him have it. Farewell, my nephew. We lose 20 stress, and he gets 15 opinion off us. That's good. Oh, a notable guest has arrived. She has a claim on... Let's see this. Alright. But I think we should... Kingdom of Navarre, I like that. I would like a kingdom. Speaking of which, let's see what we could get. So this is Aquitaine. No way, that's not going to happen for us. Maybe we can see about the... Oh, should better not forget this. Born Portugal. We do not... We found the Kingdom of Aragon. So... Hang on. Hey, would this be possible? Do we have everything to get the Kingdom of Aragon? That would be amazing. Let's see. You're an independent ruler, am I? I'm not. I completely control... No, of course not. I do not feel... I'm missing also 21. I'm not missing... I just... For a moment, but let's see, what is this? Yeah, we'll have to take this as well. Okay, no. No, I don't know why for a moment I thought that would be possible. No, it's not gonna happen. Empire titles. Yeah. So, give it at this. Continue. Whoa, sister died, gained 28 stress. Well, that happens. Alliance expired. Well, yeah. That is a shame. We can declare wars on this fella. We don't want to do it. Don't care right now. Now, let's go and see. Is it our truce has expired? No, it has not. Hang on. 14 months. It's gonna expire on 25th July of 894. Alright. We'll focus on that. Oh, I lose 40 stress. That's great. Our friend and brother helped with that. So yeah, let's enjoy that. Let's be merry and drink and whatnot. So, we're actually proceeding quite good. Better than I expected. 220. You can unlock a new perk. Hard rule is good. Okay, let's go with that one. Neighboring fellow vassal. Don't have. Or just when you see that somebody lost something, you should always go, okay, can we get that fella? Okay, I think we can. Hang on a second. What is this? So, Myron has County of Foix. That's interesting. Should we go for it? Yeah, he is pulling his hook. Alright, whatever. Can we go... And who is this? He's a fellow vassal. Oh. He has allies, but these guys don't... He doesn't have any... He's at like 11... What? 11 people? Okay, let's declare war. And, Do we want to raise all armies? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do an overkill. But we don't want to... what is this? Let's go to 4. There's a castle. I don't know who these guys are. Hang on a second. Did he get somebody? No. This is always a little bit weird. I guess these guys are at war against our liege. No. This is weird. Why is this army being... Is a kingdom? These are the things that I don't get with Crusader Kings III, and you know, somebody said like, why are you being an idiot? Because they just don't play this game as much. I love it, but I don't play it on a daily basis. So this is a hostile army. It's by King Charles II, and King Charles II is our liege, and we're not at war with him, so why would that be a hostile army? But I don't know, perhaps in some way he kind of defends indirectly his vassal, which I also do not understand, but yeah, whatever. Alright, we push this a little bit. There we go. Oh, here we go. Investing in music. I should sponsor more musicians. No, just say so beautiful, and let's go to Our Lady. Who we wanted to... Was it that her? Let me see. Again. Nee, Ximena Iniga. Alright. Ximena... Hang on a second. Hang on. Did we... Who is that? We have pinned this lady. It says here Ximena Iniga, but it says Ximena Gartizias. Alright, I don't know, this must be a bug or something, but that's her, that's the big lady. The drunkard, alright. Just wanted to make sure that we have the proper lady. So, where's the drunkard? Here she is. We're gonna recruit her to court. Can we use a hook? No. And now we can actually do the thing. Let's just take this place here. I think this should be it then. 5 months. Alright. Should we call this house? I don't see... Alright, the one thing that I'm not really thrilled by, I had to pause for a second. So it does say call house member to war, but doesn't say if you're going to lose prestige. Also says call this ally. This has effects on you, so a house member should not result in us calling. He doesn't really like us. Yeah. No, wait a minute. This is stupid. This is not the guy. It's Count Berenguer. Alright, it's my mistake. As I said, I don't play Crusader Kings as much as I should have, but it's an awesome game. I'll see if I can change this. Oh, we can assault the fort. We go for it? Nah, let's not do it. Just speed things up a little bit. He has become our steward. Well, la-di-da-di-da. Okay, he's not that bad. Is that what he used his hook for? To become our steward? Okay, that's a horrible thing. So... Okay, King Louis the Stammerer of Aquitaine has become our new liege. How is he doing? 3,000, similar strength to ours. So what do we need to do? Do we need to go here and... Marshal of Aquitaine. Of course, it's smart call from you to make me a marshal, to be perfectly honest. Okay, we're gonna take this very quickly. Just get off my back, people. So, there we go. Can we ransom you? Can we cheat? Nah, we cannot. Force demand, so be it, disband all. Boom, there we go. Alright, we can petition our liege, but we don't really want that right now. What we want is... hang on a second. That's not what we wanted. We have a struggle clash, which is okay-ish. We actually wanted something else. Have I misclicked? Am I misclicking? No, that's King Orty. I thought we had... Right, I'm really being... She has a useful county claim. Did we... No, hang on. These are courtiers. Let's go back to our pinned. She has a claim on county of Navarra, but is it a pressed claim? But is it possible that we cannot... Hang on a second. Declare war? Just struggle clash. Alright. It's too stupid. I still don't know what the difference is between unpressed and pressed claim. You just like claim and let's hit it. I'll have to check it out. But you know what? I'll take a break, check out the difference between unpressed and pressed claim. I don't know why we cannot, because that was the idea behind all of this. But this little lady has a claim, 2 claims, against this fella, and then we can declare war on him. But we do not see a casus belli for her to get her, you know, claim. We have a struggle clash, which is okay-ish, but not that one. Well, alright. You can feel free to laugh at me in the comments, but I would prefer if you could give me a good tip on how to get out of this. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, consider leaving a like and subscribe. If not, say what I can do better next time. Until then, take care and have a better one.